There's a prefab home company that's said to be revolutionizing sustainable living with innovative, high-quality designs built for durability and longevity, all while being cost-effective. I've been making YouTube videos about homes built in factories for over 5 years, and not much gets the people going more than the words cost and effective. So I better go check them out. For this video, I am down under, and the reason that I'm here is to check out AJC Modular located in Canberra, which is another flight away from here. However, I wanted to see Bondi Beach, so drink it in, folks. AJC Modular is an Australian company that delivers across the country. Their most affordable model is 50,000 Australian dollars, which works out to about 33,000 USD. And even though that isn't the home I'm looking at today, this line is definitely worth a look. Well, I have made my way to AJC Modular, and not only is this my first time in Australia, but it is also my first time viewing homes at an indoor display center. How are you? They've got 3 homes set up in here, but I am going to start with this one right beside me. This is the Barossa. So what we've got here is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home. As far as dimensions go, we're around 52.5 feet long by a little under 14 feet wide. That's 16 meters long by 4.2 wide for a total footprint of 67 square meters or 721 square feet. It's a lot of numbers. I think I got it all right, but if not, I will put a note on the screen. The way they've got this home set up is with a front living room, and as I mentioned in the intro, one of the things that they're trying to do is keep housing affordable. And one of the ways that they're doing that is with an efficient build process. So these are structural insulated panels that just helps speed things up when they're putting these homes together, and the result is a panel with a steel siding, and yes, you do get a choice of color on the exterior. The interior of the panel is white, but on the outside you can see they've gone with the light gray with the dark gray trim on the side, and then on the end wall they've got the dark gray with a little darker gray trim. Lots of natural light going into this home through windows down the entire side. I really like these nearly floor-to-ceiling windows. They've got them kind of spread throughout the floor plan, and then they've got a sliding glass door on the end. I think all that's left to do now, head inside, check out the Barossa. Let's do it. You know, I don't have the exact number on this, but if I went back through every single comment that has ever been made on this channel, a lot of them are going to be about cost because people are looking for an affordable option. However, there have been companies that have tried to make the most affordable home that's possible, and then I post about that and people want something with a little more wow factor and pizzazz. So it's kind of about finding that sweet spot between affordability, quality, and style. And I think they've found it here at AJC Modular. So what we've got here is a front living room. You can see lots of natural light coming in here. They've got the sliding glass door. They've got a covered deck option that's on one of the models over there as well that looks cool. And then they've got these horizontal windows going down the hall. They've got LED pot lights in the ceiling as well as this really cool light fixture above the island. Now, if you have been watching this channel for any length of time, you already know that I am not the world's #1 cook. Not even close. However, I do realize that a lot of people take a little more time and effort into their meals than I do, and the kitchen is an important part of people's everyday life. So let's see what they got here. My personal favorite feature in this kitchen is this huge peninsula. Easily enough room for 4 bar stools, which is great because it eliminates the need for a dining table and then leaves more space for the living room. It's just great planning. What we've got over here on this side is 2-door cabinet there with 2 shelves under the sink storage, the usual stuff. Actually, you know what? This is a little bit different. They've got an extra shelf in there that I don't normally see. Dishwasher's right here. You can see the sink is right here. We've got 2 different sides. I like that. And then on this side, we have got a bank of 4 drawers, all the same size. Perfect spot for cutlery, your baking utensils, all that kind of stuff. Down this side, I haven't opened this yet, but we're gonna call this a pantry-esque cabinet, and this is going to be the perfect spot for your kitchen appliances. So let's say your air fryer, your toaster, your crock pot, if that's your bag. All of that's gonna fit down there on the bottom shelf, and then you've still got lots of room for your food, you know, any canned goods, chips, that crusty old bag of brown sugar that never seems to get used, but it just kind of lives there for whatever reason. Maybe that was just me. Over here, we've got another bit of counter space here. So we've got the 4-burner cooktop and then the oven down below. Up top, we've got a couple shelves. Haven't opened this one yet. It's gonna have the vent. Yep, that's right. Vent in there. So another one over here. Plates on this side, glasses on this side. That's probably the program I'd be running. Either side, we've got another cabinet before we get over to the fridge. Freezer up top, and of course we have got the storage above the fridge, and they've added an extra shelf in here again that I don't normally see, so you just gain another extra shelf in the Barossa. Let's head down the hall. The first stop on the left is the laundry. This space right here is a perfect example of just how much they have managed to fit into a 67 square meter, 721 square foot home. I don't think that anyone is going to argue that this would be a nice space to have in their home. Obviously, the key to any laundry room, washer dryer right there in the middle. They've got a cabinet on this side, a cabinet under the laundry sink on that side, and then we have got a full bank of cabinets up top above this long countertop, which is going to be perfect for folding socks. Hopefully you can find matches. You're folding your t-shirts, you're folding all your stuff if you're a folder. I like to hang my stuff, not my socks, but the rest I typically hang, so I wouldn't be doing much folding here. However, I do appreciate this space. Next space, we're going into the bathroom. One thing I'd like to point out is they've got these horizontal sliders running down the entire hall. There's 3 of them. So that just lets in some natural light into the hallway, which definitely isn't gonna hurt anything. Couple upgrades to discuss in this bathroom. I believe it's called the Luxe package, and that gets you this shower right here. So you've got the glass wall, half wall right here, as well as the tile. It's a little bit raised right there. This is an acrylic wall panel that looks awesome, and of course you get the rainfall head with the removable guy right here. Now, as far as the rest of the bathroom goes, they've got the opening window there, toilet, and this is a floating vanity, which looks great. They've got a spot for towels under there and a mirror up above. All the bathroom stuff covered. Check out the bedrooms. Now, if you think back to a few minutes ago, I was discussing the sweet spot, or the pocket, if you will. And what that is, in my mind, is the perfect intersection of affordability, style, and quality that people want to be in order to purchase a home. I don't think that most people want the single most affordable home that has no options, no features, no style, and very little quality. I think they want to be in the pocket. And one of the ways you can get there is to add these little features of style, like you see behind me. They've got this feature wall behind the bed. It didn't have to be there. It really serves no purpose other than it looks cool, but it helps to bring this home into the pocket, and I think it does a great job of doing it. So what we've got in this bedroom, obviously we've got the feature wall, looks cool. We've got a closet over there, couple windows on the side. I'm sitting on what I believe to be a queen bed, and you can see that this is a good sized room because we've also got room on either side for a night table. There's lots of room to move around, and the back bedroom is very similar to this one, but you know we're still going to check it out. Just before I head into bedroom 2, I would like to note that there is a second entrance into this home right here at the back. So depending on how the property is laid out, maybe you're parking back here, maybe there's a garage, whatever. But there is 2 entrances into this home, one on either end. Let's check out this bedroom. Bedroom 2 is pretty much the same as bedroom 1. However, since it is on the end wall, you do end up with 2 extra windows. So they've got the 2 windows there. They've got the 2 windows on the side wall. And if you're a person that likes 4 windows in your bedroom, it's perfect. Everything else remains the same. So they got the closet right there. The TV's mounted there. Everything is the same in both bedrooms except for these 2 windows. Now, At this point in the video, we've gone through the entire home. You might be wondering, what's the price? That's a great question. So let's get into it. Before I get into that, here's a look at the floor plan for those interested. While you're looking at it, make sure to hit the subscribe button because it costs you nothing and does help out the channel a lot. There you have it, folks, the Barossa from AJC Modular. Again, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom with a footprint of 721 square feet or 67 square meters. As far as pricing goes, they've got 2 different options for pricing. You can take it from the factory. That price is 151,625 Australian dollars, or you can get it turnkey, which includes delivery, setup, and installation. That's 173,625 Australian dollars. I'm going to put the USD conversion on the screen for those curious, but all in all, there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. This is my first home at AJC Modular. There's going to be more on the channel, so thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.